You know, Germany is very famous for manufacturing. If you talk about engineering, Germany comes first, and we are so proud at Machine Maker to have its first ever facility tour to start with Zoller in Germany. Express great measures tagline of Zoller for many years. From tool presetters, tool inspection, they have grown to a much bigger product line of taking care of the entire tool management solutions. When we come here, we ourselves have seen something very resemblance to India. We have an elephant here. I come from a city called Trivandrum from Kerala. It is the southernmost city of India, and there our national animal is elephant. And here also we are able to see the elephant. This is my passport, Zoller passport, to enter and look at the facility. And with me, I am having Georg. He is the global sales director of Zoller. Thanks for having us here.
It's a pleasure, huh? Welcome, huh? So it's quite good that you arrive. So maybe you can open once again. I told you here we have the Zoller headquarters. So all presetter measuring machines and also software solutions are developed and manufactured here in Germany. Even if we have today 90% of export share, so everything is manufactured here. So and also later on you will see our new company. So we have expanded our production facilities in 2020 and also to the company premises. So it will be a pleasure to show you also our new premises. Huh? And of course, Zoller is a family company founded in 1945, so in the third generation. And the fact that we are still a family company is also very important for our customers. Guarantees continuity of the company policy, steady innovation, and we give our customers a feeling that we will be still here in the future in order to support them. We get to know also Mr. Christoph Zoller. I think maybe you might know him already from several exhibitions.
He was so amazing when we met him during the IMTEX, recently held IMTEX 2023 exhibition in Bangalore, India. And one thing, you know, I was just talking, I come from a city called Trivandrum from Kerala in India, which is a southernmost city, and their elephant is the national animal in our state. And I have seen the elephant is very prominent with Zoller. I have seen it outside. Now I am seeing a big elephant here. Why this elephant?
Yeah, first of all, I have to explain you, I've also been to India several times. I was even responsible for India from 2005 to 2009. It's a fascinating country. Somebody told me once, if you go to India, you will see things you never see in any other country. So for me, it was a very interesting country, an amazing country. And we've seen many elephants, even when you want to go sometimes to the Bangalore shore. So there was an elephant on the street, and Mr. Zoller also said at the beginning, sometimes I don't understand how we can sell 200 machines maybe there, but now we meanwhile reached. So the elephant, the idea behind the elephant in general is a very intelligent animal. Intelligent is our software. And the former, or Mr. Alfred Zoller, it's the second generation. He's now 82 years old. He said to the head from our software department, I want to have a software which is intelligent as an elephant. And Mr. Alfred Zoller, he had an elephant on his table. And he called the head of the software department, and he said, I also want to go to the showroom, measure fully automatically tools, so we need a very intelligent software. I only want to press a button and the software recognizes the tool and measures it fully automatically. So if I put an elephant in the measuring machine, in the spindle, the machine should realize that it's an elephant. And that's why we have developed our elephant software, and we have called the software also elephant software, one of the main reasons. But elephant is an intelligent animal. Our software is also extremely intelligent.
Again, I'm telling you, these are all, I believe in Zoller, we can get many stories like that. This is very interesting. You told that, you know, taking elephant and telling the people that, you know, if I put elephant in the machine, the software should identify that's an elephant. That is a kind of precision.
Exactly.
So that is a kind of the EC a customer should get by using the Zoller products. I think that vision.
That vision is very important. We have more than 100 software developers here, so we have about 800 employees around the world, so 12.5% or more than 10% software developers, because the software has to be easy, has to be precise, but also, as I told you, very user-friendly. So, and if the software identifies automatically a tool, so the operator does not have to click too many buttons, and that's the idea behind. Precision is important. We use only high-quality components. Is also important. Service worldwide, but the user-friendliness, that's important for us, and that's why we have also so many software available. As I told you, we have expanded our company premises by 200%. So here, for example, we have a purchasing department.
So I have a very nice, very ergonomic workplaces here.
Here the order processing, for example. So if you get an order from India or somewhere else, processed here.
Everything comes here, the order.
It comes here, but India, for example, they send already, we have an app system, FS software in 23 countries, so they place their orders directly through the app system, so it arrives directly here. We call it web orders.
Okay.
And we use worldwide the same system, the same ERP system. I think it's a big performance for a medium-sized company. So everywhere the same items, everywhere the same prices, and I think this is makes the handling of international orders much easier. We have the marketing department, so we have some people in the office at the moment, COVID and sick. It's winter still, and it's Friday afternoon. So.
Okay. So this is the marketing
department. And here is the export department, we call it. It's the gate to the world.
Gate to the world. Zoller's gate to the world.
Yeah, here it's Zoller's gate to the world. So here we have 3 sales managers, export and internal sales. We have 3 sales managers. Some people are responsible for Asian countries, I'm responsible for South America, European countries. Also Mr. Hertel has some countries. Here we have inside sales, internal sales, so they prepare quotations and everything. So basically we have 3 people traveling around the world. The person responsible for India is at the moment not at his desk, probably now Smart Factory, which you will see later. And yes, also internal sales, it's all Germany.
Okay, so you have Germany different team to take care of the sales, and you have the global, you have different people to take care of the sales. Okay, that's very nice. So this were the earlier, this had the office only, or
this was the early office. Here we had still also service department, and so the other departments, just as accounting, controlling, they are upstairs. But this is the former building.
Okay.
Yes, and now we go to our Smart Factory. We have also built in 2020. We have not only expanded our company premise, we have also built our Smart Factory and our academy. So in the Smart Factory we can show all our products. It's very important, but we can also show complete processes. Come to part turning, come to part grinding, come to part milling. Because we want to show our customers how Zoller solutions can be perfectly integrated into the manufacturing process. It's very important for us. Not only one solution or one machine, but also we can start with a machine, but we can finally also provide complete solutions. We set up measuring machines, tool inspection machines, tool management software, tool management hardware, and of course also automation. So customer can start with a solution, but finally end up in a system. So this is very important for us.
Georg, thank you very much for taking us till here. And from here, I think I will go to the Smart Factory and Academy. And as you told, you are the gate to the Zoller for the world. And I wish you all many success to empower more and more manufacturers with your innovative tool management.
Thank you once again for your visit, and also the cooperation which you have with Zoller India, and you also travel a lot to other countries, and certainly we will meet in the future in India or maybe in some other south.
So we are here at the Smart Factory and Academy of Zoller, and we are going to meet the 3rd generation entrepreneur as well as the person who have brought Zoller into the global market. Today, it is a very special day, 17th of February for Zoller, because it was before 27 years. On 17th February 1997, Christoph Zoller started his first subsidiary in US. Hi, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It's a very special day for you.
Yes, this is certainly for our company also a historical day. We because today when we see our export business is sometimes 85–90% of our business, and that's certainly responsible our export markets. And in the past we had mainly our business in Germany, but with that step certainly we had in Austria and France also already subsidiaries. We later also established in Spain, but the jump out of Europe, go to America, was certainly a big one and also influenced our business. And today certainly America, United States, Canada, Mexico is from trade volume our biggest export market area.
And Zoller, this is the 78th year of Zoller.
Yes.
And many people do business, they have manufacturing, but what you made this smart factory, I heard a lot from Amit Salunge of Zoller in India about the smart factory, what you set up here, and I'm very excited to come and visit your Smart Factory Academy and the entire place.
Yes.
So
yeah, thank you very much for coming. I was happy to meet you in India just a few weeks ago during Imtech show, and now you are already here. So that's certainly very happy for us. So here, this is our entrance area of our Smart Factory, and when we go here further, we have here little historic information about the company Zoller. So we put here our main information, and then certainly we have to start with my grandfather Alfred Zoller, who established our company in 1st of September 1945. This is also the 4th birthday of my father. My father was born in September 1st, 1941. And on the birthday of his son, he established his company. So, and then certainly everybody who knows the history, that time was certainly a very bad time in Germany. We were responsible for a big war, and so a lot of things from Germany went very wrong at that time, and our country was also destroyed. And then my grandfather, as a mechanical engineer, he started our company as a repair workshop, and this is our first company sign. It's from 1945. We still have it. It is the handwriting of my grandfather, and it says repair of all sorts.
Oh, so this is his handwriting also?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Certainly he wrote this by hand, and it's still the original frame. And at that time we started as a repair workshop. We repaired butchery machines, bakery machines, household equipment, juice presses, shoemaking machines. In our area was a shoemaking area, and then also a milling machine, turning machine, boring machine, and also he repaired things for the daily use like typewriter and writing equipment, and also toys for children. So everything was repaired, and it's listed here as our first products.
It makes very sense, because a war will come only destroys.
Yeah.
And from there, building it back is something I believe. Building from what it was destroyed was the base of what Alfred Zoller started in 1945, and today you are helping people to advance. You are helping people to see the future of machining through Zoller.
Yes, exactly. Certainly, this is today our technology, our smart factory solutions, how we call it today, the combination of hardware, software and services to provide higher productivity to our customers. That's our product today. Yeah, and then here we have also a picture of the immediate family. My father, Alfred Zoller, is certainly, people say, the Pope of tool presetting. He is the inventor. He's the driving force in our company for many years, and he worked in, or still until today, with 81. He is engaged in our business, certainly not on a day-by-day basis and not on the daily business, but he is knows how to operate our ABAS system. He knows what's going on. He knows which button to push in our company to know about the status of our performance. And we are certainly very thankful that with a man with such an experience, especially also he went through very difficult times in the economic, and the experience he could gain, this all helped us to be a good company leader, good company intention, how we can go through like recent crisis with financial crisis in 2009, 10, 11, or then now the Corona crisis and crisis which we have currently with material short supplies, increasing prices, and certainly also trade issues which we have around the world. So that's for us a big benefit. And then together with my brother Alfred Zoller, I'm also happy on this picture because many ask me who is the younger one. Usually I saw it's seen that I'm the older one. I'm 5 years older than him, but certainly together it's also more fun to do everything. And we have good working cooperation, although that we have often not the same idea. We have some other intention, but still we have the same at the end we find the same solution on how we want to progress, because we always have our product, our customers in mind, and then on some subjects when we even have a different idea, we find a solution how we do it. So that's very good, because at the end we are one family, which certainly makes a difference in dealing also in difficult situations with each other.
I think that is something what the beauty of German companies, so family-owned companies, the passion what you bring to the table is amazing.
Yes, certainly our heart is in our company. Even on Christmas time we talk about Zoller tool presetters. So this is sometimes not always so much happily seen by the other family members, but at the end, it's our thing, what we are doing, and we are always interested to move it further.
And that is why each and every corner of the world, Zoller name is there.
Yes, that's what I also very impressed about. Then we have some more things here. We have here, for example, the 50th working anniversary placard for my father. He started on 1st of April 1968, and this was on 1st of April 2018. His 50th anniversary, and also at that time I gave him a gift for every year. So this is like the stone, the ground stone of the company, and then every year is one element. And this is the year the company started. This is the year my father joined, and then this is the year I joined, and then this is the year my brother joined, and then this is our 75th anniversary. So. And certainly we have years with milestones, with new products, how we call it, and then we have some also there are some standard years also available.
It's very nice the way when I come to the reception until I am coming to the smart factory what you put, and everything in each and every small element also seen by your people, and that also reflects in your products. So I believe it is not just the product does not come like that, right?
Yes, certainly.
It comes with the thought.
Certainly, the thought process behind the product is always, like you said, every detail has to be good engineered, good made, and then all processes have to be made well. That at the end it's a good product, and things not come by random. They have to be hard work and dedication and passion for the product, and this for many years we could deliver with our team here in Germany, and also certainly with our teams around the world. And like we met at Intech show, we had a very good feedback from our customers in India, because at the end we are the face in front of the customer, and the product can be as good as it be if the local people cannot deliver it with the technology, with the information, with the service. It will not make a benefit to the local customer, and this is also certainly our responsibility, that we have around the world a good network, good Zoller members who handle our business according to our intention here, like we have it here in Germany in our company. So we are one big team, one big family, we say, the Zoller family.
And then you have this machine which is...
We have, we are proud to have like our second really tool presetter we have sold, or my grandfather actually sold. This was also at that time already like a serial product. We had made before that some smaller devices, some machines he gave to his neighbors, and then he had the idea to really sell it as a product, and then made a design, and this was the start of the first machine, and we got it back by random from one of a customer, where we actually not sold it. They bought it maybe second hand and used it, and then a technician suddenly brought it back in his car in the back, and then we renovated it and put it here as a museum. But many things on this machine are still, like today, for example, Heidenhain glass scales. We still have today Heidenhain glass scale. Our first machines in 60s at Heidenheim product. We still have this high quality component, and this shows already from the start we put attention to high quality application. Same with the microscope, it was from Zeiss at the time, yeah, and so we paid already at that time attention, certainly local companies here in Germany which we used to build our
and all
product.
are today global majors.
Yes, certainly all these companies have developed. Certainly Heidenheim or Zeiss is certainly a €1 billion company, so much bigger than Zoller, but certainly they all over years developed, and also our company certainly developed with our product.
The kind of ecosystem we created for the machine tool industry is, I believe, is more important. And now I'm very much excited to see your smart factory.
Yes.
So,
yeah, you are welcome, and also our members can show you our different products here in our smart factory, which starts here at the beginning, and then here also maybe one member, our Mr. Hertel, can show you here our application. So I'm very happy to have you here today in our company, and we are always happy to have our customers from around the world welcoming here in Germany to show how we make our machines and how we present us, and especially certainly here our smart factory is for us a very important aspect to present our company, present our product.
thank you, Mr. Zoller, and I wish you, your family, all the very best, and make more new innovations for the world.
Yes, we will do. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So we are having here with us Michael. Michael takes care of the sales of Zoller, and he's going to tell us about the smart factory what Zoller have created here.
Yes, so welcome to the smart factory, and I would like to tell you why the smart factory mainly was constructed, mainly was built to show mainly to our customers the performance of Zoller, to show the performance of Zoller to our visitors and also to ourselves. This means we are doing any shows here, we are performing also trainings here for our salesmen, for our service persons. So the entire performance of the smart factory is here on the core and showed in one section. So what you can recognize here, this is the Industry 4.0. So you can recognize all the Zoller units are connected to each other. And from my point of view, if you ask 5 different experts what does it mean Industry 4.0, you will receive always 5 different answers. From my point of view, the Industry 4.0 is mainly invented maybe by Mrs. Angela Merkel in Germany. It's maybe invented to, or mainly invented to produce the parts very quick, to produce and machine the parts in a high quality, and still keep the timeline, delivery times. And if you produce, for example, 1000 parts and the customer is coming and would like to change on part 900 something, a small detail, so the chaos starts. But from now on, when customer is applying Industry 4.0, he can change this detail very quickly, because all the units are communicating to each other in the right way, and the information is quite quickly shared. This means at the end, high-end quality for good price, and still the timeline is kept, and at the end, customer wins. Well, what you can see here on the right side, this is the Keeper 1000, helps to the customers to organize the tools with 5 different drawers, and you cannot have any access to it if it's not provided to give the access to the operator. Here you can see the tool organizer. The tool organizer can be also customized with the different drawers, so you have always the access to one of the drawers, but you can't get the access to the different lids here. So this is everything what can be customized according to customer needs. Only some examples. Yes, here the tool station to have a very nice and well organized working. So at the end the quality is what counts. Venturion 450, I would say this is the most common machine all over the world, mainly to help the subcontractors all over the world to produce and to machine in the right way to measure the tools and provide or transfer the data to our Chiron machine over there. It's equipped with an ACE all clamping element spindle. Customer can choose different adaptations. For example, here we do have the HSK 63 adaptation, and many different additional options what customer can choose. At the end, this helps to the customer to produce a machine in the right way and with a high quality. Welcome to the come to part section. So if you please follow me. So on the table over there, what you can recognize with the 3 screens in total, I would like to show you, of course, the workflow. On the 3 screens over there on the desk, the workflow is like this. The person is sitting there, and the supervisor is sitting there on the cam and creating the jobs. And once the job is created, the warehouse manager is taking the tools from the tool station, from the keeper and other smart cabinets from Zoller according to the job. Once the tools are taken from the smart cabinets, you can or the warehouse manager will put them on the tool cart, the Zoller tool cart, and provide the tool cart to the Venturion 450 machine, and the tools will be measured there, and the data transfer starts from the Venturion 450 to the Chiron machine, CNC 5-axis, what you can recognize here. So this is a very safe workflow, and this is a very good workflow. At the end, this helps to the customer to save a lot of money, save a lot of time, and machine are very good quality. So the second section is here we can also do the same workflow like I described right now, but also with ZIP code 4.0, what you can recognize here. So the data will be transferred not by a direct data transfer, but by the ZIP code 4.0. And the big advantage is from the ZIP code 4.0, the setup sheet will be created in the Z1 Zoller database, and then the operator can choose any machine. And also a nice and good advantage is also the tool exchange. So by pressing, for example, of this button, the operator of the Venturion machine will get assigned to exchange a tool very quick and fast, because, for example, it is broken right now in the CNC Chiron machine. And last but not least, the Zoller automation. So it's the same workflow. So the tools will be taken out from the smart cabinets, but not placed on the tool cart, but will be placed full automatically, or not full automatically. It's to be chosen by customer, by the warehouse manager, placed to the spindle, and the roboter will take the tools and place it to the AGV. Like right now we can see the AGV is here on the Cora dock connected, and the AGV brings the tools full automatically to the Chiron CNC machines magazine, what is located here on the back side of the machine, and the Cora arm will load the tools. Still, according everything will be done to a certain job. Here we have also a strong docking station with 2 strong magnets, and also here to give you some details and some examples, a plug with some data sharing. So yes, what I explained right now, the come to part milling, this is the most important business or for Zoller. So we have the same process here. It's called come to part turning. So the same process, it starts from the very first drawing, which is created on the CAD or CAM department, and the full process goes through when we are taking out the tools from the smart cabinets here, such as the tool organizer 600 or a smaller one, 900 and the smaller one, and the keeper, and the tools will be taken according to the certain process, put on the tool cart, moved to the Hyperion machine equipped with a horizontal spindle, especially prepared for customers who do more turning but less milling. So we have here different stations for different customers' interfaces. So no matter which interface or tool holder customer will have in the future or right now, so these two Hyperion machines are prepared for it. At the end, this job goes to the M-code turning machines and will be done according to the process which is prepared in the well way. So at the end, customer is saving a lot of money and time and produce on time and in high-end quality. So here the same process come to part, but it's not come to part milling what I explained before, or not to come turning what I explained before, but this is the come to part for tool producers, come to part grinding. So what you can recognize here, this is the Genius machine, mainly for tool producers to measure the tools properly, quickly and in the right way. It's equipped with 5 axes and 2 camera systems to give to the customer all the possibilities to measure all the parameters on the tools which must be produced. So over there you can see the Anka grinding machine, and this is the part of the process. And this Anka grinding machine is, yes, like I said, it's the part of the process, and it's connected to the Genius Zoller machine to share the data which is necessary to produce or machine the right tools. Last but not least, what we can do here is also to take out or check out some grinding wheels and measure the grinding wheels on our here in this on my right hand, the smart check machine, and provide the right data to the Anka machine about the grinding wheels.
So this beautiful smart factory is managed by Michael. Michael heads the smart factory here. So Michael, we have seen many great solutions for Industry 4.0. We just talk about smart or Industry 4.0, but we have witnessed it. So how this, the entire concept of building a smart factory here at Zoller started?
We build the smart factory for the customers so they can come to us and show all our parts of turning, milling and grinding, and we show them from come to parts, and yeah, you can feel it here.
So there may be many customers who have visited you from many parts of the world, maybe from India, maybe from Europe, US and other parts. So how was their experience after seeing these machines and these solutions by Zoller?
Yeah, they came from all over the world, and yeah, they're always very exciting what they see here, and yeah, we can all help them.
How many years you are there in this smart factory, or working in the smart factory here?
I'm now for 4 years at Zoller, and the smart factory was built in the year 2020. So yeah,
3 years. So, and 3 years you are adding more and more new products here.
Every month we get a new product here in the smart factory and show them our customers. So come to us.
So welcome to the Zoller showroom. So here in the Zoller showroom, Zoller does have a lot of different machines, mainly to show the performance to the customers, but also perform the trainings to ourselves, to the salesmen, and also to show some online sessions to the customers which are not maybe in Germany, and maybe they cannot visit the smart factory even when it's worth of it. So just to explain you every machine for 3 seconds, yeah, or some seconds, the Venturion 450 with a 600 tower for tall tools and full CNC independent of the operator. The tools will be measured here. This is a tool tower to have a very ergonomic workflow and to put the tools here on the table and assemble them. Here we do have a Siemens controller simulation with transfer data and connection to the zip code 4.0. 0. This simulates a machine's magazine. And some more models like the Smile 320 equipped with Pilot 1 electronics and operator's interface for smaller workshop. The Power Shrink 400 to provide to the operators a very effective shrinking in a very good way with cool by light system. So the system shows to the customer when it's time to take out the cooling bell because it's already cooled down, and also the shrink by light. So when the coil with 2 windings is set up in the right way, so it will change full automatically the size for different sizes of the tool diameter. So it's a full and nice and good process at the end to help to customers to shrink quick, easy, and save a lot of time, and time is money at the end. Well, some other models like Smile 420 with the PCS power clamping spindle to clamp the tool in the right way, equipped with the Pilot 4 operator's interface with a lot of different and good options. Smile 420 with a higher tower Pilot 4 machine, and one budget model, Smile Basic, for budget customers when they want to start with presetting and measuring in the proper way. So, and this is mainly what I would like to show you. And maybe one more thing, this is the Redomatic 600, what you can recognize here. Also to measure and shrink in one process. It's equipped additionally with the Zoller developed coil with 2 windings. At the end, these 2 windings is a big advantage because it's giving the energy in the right time and the right amount to the tool. And the advantage is the tool holder will stay a long time alive, and it's increasing the time. Zoller does provide from now on also tool holders to the market in a very high-end quality. So there is a big selection of different tool holders which customer can select here from the nice technical description. Also equipped with a tool ID chip. At the end, the tool ID chip is equipped with a QR code which saves the ID number of the tool, and the advantage here is the data must be not stored on the ID chip itself, but it will be stored in the Z1 database, and it's quite faster available.
So Michael, in the smart factory what you displayed, I believe you have basically 3 different sections apart from the products which you displayed in the behind. So we have the milling, we have the turning,
yes.
That is the part 2.
Yes.
And part 3 is?
Counterpart grinding.
Okay.
So yes, thank you very much for this question. This question is very important, and I would like to explain you shortly the workflow, because everybody can machine. Of course, everybody has a CNC machine in their workshop, but a big question comes how the process is done in between the very first drawing and the finished part. So this is the very important process, how this process will be done. So if the process is done not in the right way, so customer is not saving money, customer is not producing in the right way, maybe customer is producing even more scrap than needed. But from now on, when customer is applying counterpart workflow, he will produce very good and high-end quality from the very first part on, because he starts his job on the CAM system, then he can do the very first simulation over there, and according to this job he can organize, take the tools out from the smart cabinets and apply the tools which are needed, and he will find all the tools immediately. There will be not wild running around in the warehouse and seeking for any tools which are maybe not even there.
So we are actually making smarter tools and making also people more smarter to use it smarter.
Yes, of course, we are at the end the tools. This is our core business here, and to help to the customers to use the tools in the smarter way. So what you can see here behind me, there are certificates. So like you can recognize, Zoller is certified according to TÜV and according to DEKRA. To point out some details, it's not very easy to get the certification according to TÜV, to follow some certain rules for safety and so on. And TÜV is a very big company who is certifying everything what must be certified in Germany. For example, cars, toys, householding machines. So everything should be safe and very well functioning. That's why Zoller does got the TÜV and DEKRA stamp, and at the end customer receives a safe product. So if you follow me to this room, please, you can see over there is a big model of the company Zoller, of the headquarter here in Pleidelsheim in Germany. So if I would like to show you here, this is constructed in 2008, this model. So we have here our open plant office, and here some on the second floor there are also some offices. And we are located now here in the smart factory, so you can recognize the small window above us. And the smart factory, I pointed out already why it's made and constructed, mainly to show the performance to the customers and to our own people. Well, this is the newly constructed building 2 years ago. So in the past, Zoller did have the assembly here, but now the assembly moved to that part of building, and there are 4 lines. But first of all, I would like to tell you what is happening here. Here is the R&D and testing department, electrical and mechanical, and some offices around, such as the shipping department, documentation department, con and measuring techniques department, and here are also some software development departments. Last but not least, the car park for up to 350 cars, and even electrical cars can be charged here. And yes, it's made with 7 levels to have enough space for ourselves, for the employees of Zoller, and also for the customers. We couldn't even extend more, because here on the left side there is a river and it's making a bend here, so we extended the company Zoller until the limit, and it's not possible to extend it more. Here on the wall you can see the picture of the building of Zoller Japan in Osaka. It's a very important market for Zoller, that's why the nice building is constructed there. There is only the sales and service, there is no production, no assembly. Also the nice and big building in Zoller Shanghai, constructed in 2020, where the piece of soil is very expensive. Zoller had to go up and construct it in different levels, and it's a very powerful and important market for Zoller. Roundabout we are selling, or Zoller is selling 500 machines there. Here the Zoller Ink and Arbor, constructed also in 2018. Once again, there is no production, the production is only in the headquarters in Pleidelsheim. But anyway, very important market. It's covering Zoller Mexico, Zoller Canada, and Zoller United States. But Mexico was founded not a long time ago, 1.5 years ago, and it's on its own. So Zoller is extending to be always on the right spot, close to the customer. So welcome to the first floor of the Zoller Smart Factory. If you follow me, I will introduce you what is happening here. Actually, on the right side there is a meeting room. So you can see there is a meeting room with one of our customers. So our customers can meet up live, or they can meet up online. Here you can see there is a room where the trainings are provided when a Zoller customer decides for a certain certain technology from Zoller, such as TMS, tool management solution. He can be also very well trained online or directly here on site. So, welcome to the Inspiration Alfred Zoller. This is a quite big meeting room where we are welcome big groups of customers or big groups of our dealers, and there are a lot of places where we can transfer the shows from our smart factory to the big and nice screen over there. So there is a comfortable way to watch what is happening downstairs on a certain Zoller technology. So what you can clearly recognize here, Zoller is located on 85 spots all over the world in 62 countries. The Zoller headquarters, where we are located right now, is pointed out with the orange point in Pleidelsheim in Germany, and like you can recognize everywhere all over the world, Zoller is very close to the customer. So if you follow me from the very nice and well organized room Inspiration Alfred Zoller, where we are located right now, we will go through and I will introduce you a little bit more. Here, for example, you can see there is the application team that does have the office. For example, if we receive any kind of very special tools which must be measured and sent back to the customer with a clear report. So this is their job to help out of for the salesman. So if you follow me, so on the right side there are some meeting rooms to have different meetings. Here is the Zoller Academy on the right side, and welcome to the Innovation Alfred Zoller room, where very special kind of meetings can be taken place together with our customer and together with our employees here. So this room is very special, made for special kind of issues or special kind of meetings, so that people can take place here on the small chairs and having good ideas which help it out for the productivity.
We are with Julia.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Julia heads the Zoller's Academy, and the Zoller Academy is there in the Smart Factory building, and this is an amazing place. So why this place?
So in the academy we are responsible for training for our employees and for our customers. And here in this room we can have workshops or brainstorming. So for our innovations, new products, brainstorming for new products and meeting together.
So you told that you train your own employees as well as you train your customers. So how was your experience in educating the industry people about Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing?
Sure, so just positive. So our employees and customers are always positive with our training. To talk about it, and
what are the most of the challenges you face? While creating the skills are one of the biggest challenges. Skill in the industry, even in India and globally, is one of the biggest challenge. So how do you think the academy, Zoller Academy, help industry to overcome that?
So I think what we do is that we have the information all together and get the information to the right people. So I think a big challenge is that not all people have access to all the information, and here we can give them all, and we're always helping with questions. That's all.
Julia, thank you very much for sharing your time, and you have this very beautiful room here, very different room, I think, where you do a lot of brainstorming and a lot of innovations takes birth here at this Zoller Smart Factory and Academy. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
The beauty of German companies are that most of the companies are family-owned companies, and over time, giving great solutions, they have grown globally. But they are still deep-rooted in their family and connection. So if you see that, this is the image of Helen Zoller, the grandmother of Christoph Zoller, the current owner of Zoller, and the wife of Alfred Zoller, who is the founder. Now they also have this Helen Zoller garden. So from Smart Factory, we are going to take you to the manufacturing area, the assembly area. Before that, you can see that, so nice, garden they have created, and the owners come and do personally, they take care of this. And we can see they also have very nice picturesque, location. So the left side of mine, you can see there is a river. There is also a small airport here, and you can see on the other side of the garden is the the building where the old assembly area was there, where Michael will be taking us a quick tour there. So this is the Smart Factory. This is the place which we came, the main office, and this was the factory which they had earlier. And now that have stopped there, but now they have expanded. In 2020, they have expanded the factory till there in the end, and you can find a lot of new products, new solutions what Zoller is developing and providing to the global market.
So welcome to the Zoller assembly. Please follow me. I will point out some highlights. So you do have the access here to the assembly, and if you follow me, you can see we are in the building which was constructed in 2008. So the assembly was here done mainly for the machines, exactly here. But now Zoller is organizing here only the pre-assembly for certain product groups, such as the towers. So you can recognize over there is a big tower. There are many different Z towers and many different options on it, CNC towers or manual towers. And there is also the pre-assembly of optic carriers on the left side. On the trolley over there, there are also many different sizes of the optic carriers and also many different options. Just follow through the entire assembly, which was here located in the past. So on the left side you can see the trolleys with the prepared parts, and also here with the prepared parts for the certain orders. And also on the left side here you can see the spindles which are prepared for a certain order. So we are still in the old building constructed in 2008. Now we are passing over to the quite new and fresh building constructed 2020, and here is the bridge, the interface between the old building and the new building, currently used as a warehouse for the Zoller technology parts. So here is on the left side behind the wall the testing and prototyping department, and like you can recognize everywhere there are tables and different Zoller technology parts standing here. So here is the automation area where Zoller is providing and testing the automation to our customers all over the world. So on the left side you can see the big tower. This is the Zoller load box with two entrances. One is incoming of the tools and one is checking out of the tools, and there is also a robot arm there to collect the tools from the AGVs and place them to the load box, or take it out from the load box according to a certain order, or according to a certain assembly. So on the left side you can recognize here, this is the automation area equipped with the load box and robo box, and here we are providing any tests and also the solutions directly, automation solutions directly to the customers are set up here and showed as well. So if you follow me to the assembly department, so here mainly the Zoller machines are assembled in a line. For example, here we have a line, and every station needs a certain time to change to the next station, and so the machine grows. And over there is also assembly for any certain special machines. And on the second floor there are also some offices, such as the documentation department and the shipping department. And over there is also the construction department and some other offices around the assembly here. So if we will go back to our automation, I would like to present you the Zoller RoboBox. Right side, on my right side, you can recognize this is the Zoller RoboBox. It can be equipped with up to 6 units, 3 units on the left side and 3 units on the right side. So, for example, the units depend of customers' demand, and one of the units can be equipped, for example, with a measuring module. Second unit will be the shrinking module, cleaning module, and some other modules. The Zoller transporter can bring the tools on the left side, and they will be picked up and disassembled. They will be picked up by the robot arm and disassembled inside, and when the tools are completely finished and assembled and measured again and prepared for the next job, the robot arm places the tools directly in a horizontal position on the transporter, which will be picked up by a full independent and automatic AGV. So you can see there is a spot where the AGV can pick up such a Cora transporter. So the main functionality of such RoboBox is to provide the tools in a full automated assembled way to the machines, to the CNC machines. So there we have the Zoller RoboBox is equipped with 2 entrances. When the tools are coming in, are getting disassembled and getting cleaned, getting assembled again, getting measured and brought to the right entrance. The Cora transporter will be already standing and waiting for the tools, which will be picked up by the AGV, full automatic guided vehicle. Here you can recognize how the robot arm is placing the tool inside to a holder in order to get measured in the right way.
See, Genius is one of the very popular machine of Zoller, and I believe many cutting tool manufacturer takes this machine, and in India also there are many installations, and this is very interesting automation what you have added with Genius, right?
Exactly.
So if you can just tell us about...
So yes, the Genius is a full automatic 5-axis machine which is mainly made for tool makers and tool manufacturers, of course. And in this case, the Genius is connected to a robot cell, and the entire solution is called RoboBox. So what is about the RoboBox to tell here and to point out? So customer can 24/7 manufacture and not manufacture but measure such tools, so he can even get a 100% of measurement of the tools.
Michael, I always see Zoller machines, and every machine I see a photograph of a person with their signature. So what does that mean?
This means this person is fully responsible for the assembly of the machine, so he gives his signature on the paper and said, okay, I made this machine according to the customer's needs, and the machine is perfectly done. And of course the last person in the acceptance department will check if the machine is measuring properly and working properly in the right way, but this person is mainly responsible for everything, electrical assembly and mechanical assembly for such a machine. Yes, like genius.
See, Zoller says you can expect great measures, but that is not just possible just by like that. But these are the kind of steps what Zoller put into their entire manufacturing process so that the customer can get what they talk about. Thank you for sharing this information.
So here on the right side you can see the Genius machine connected to the robot cell, and then the solution is called RoboBox, who is helping to the customers to measure the tools 24/7 in full automated way. So the RoboBox is equipped with the Genius machine itself with 5-axis measurement solution, and there is also the RoboMark. So the RoboMark is responsible. It's equipped with a laser, and it's responsible to mark the tools with a laser cutting, and to write any specification on the tools. And here we have the robot arm equipped with 2 grippers. So for any kind of solution, who is taking the tools and placing the tools from the pellets to the Genius spindle in order to get measured. There is also a camera over there, you can see on the ceiling of the RoboBox, which is mainly set up for providing any good and nice pictures connected to the service. If customer would like to have the service from his workshop on, he will set or switch on the camera and give us the access to it, to his production, to help him out to solve any issues. And there is also a cleaning station, ultrasonic cleaning station, to have the tools prepared and cleaned in the right way when the tools are going to the step of measuring. So it's a full and nice full automated solution to get produced 24/7, to get measured 24/7. So the main workflow of RoboBox is the tools will be placed here on the pellets. There are different pellets and different functionalities of the pellets, such as the good ones and the bad ones, which are, for example, out of tolerance. And mainly what is done here, you can recognize here the bushings or the collets. So the robot arm takes with the gripper one of the collets and places the collet into the spindle of the measuring machine Genius. And the second step is the robot gripper. The second one, which you can recognize here, will take one of the tools which must be measured and clean the tool first in the ultrasonic cleaning station, and later on the ultrasonic cleaning station is a special liquid in which must be also later on blown away on the station over there. And once this is done, the tool goes with the robot arm and will be placed full automatically here in the spindle to get measured. Once the tool is measured, it will be again picked up by the robot arm, which is equipped with the right gripper, and placed on one of the pellets and goes to the tools which are within of tolerance. After that, there is also the possibility to take the tool again and mark the tool with a certain customer's specifications, such as the diameter, the length, or customer's logo can be done easily in the RoboMark station with a laser marking. So now when the doors are closed, which can be done also full automatically at the Genius, you will see the RoboBox in action. By the way, the RoboBox or the robot cell is divided from the Genius machine, so if you come over here, so you can see the short gap. So we have 2 units to avoid any kind of vibrations bringing to the measuring system. So here is the gap. So the RoboCell and the Genius machine are 2 units, and they are divided for safety. So now we'll see how the robot arm starts to pick up the tools from the certain pallet. By the way, you can also measure different kind of tools. Customer can measure different kind of tools, different diameters. So on this pallet you can clearly recognize how different diameters, how different length of tools can be taken easily by the gripper of the robot and placed into the spindle and measure it.
So we had a wonderful day looking at the Zoller Germany facility, and after seeing all these things, I must say that, you know, anyone around the world who would like to even start a factory of doing components, you know, machining components or building their own cutting tools, you should have a visit to Zoller, and it will be worth your time to come and see that how you need, not just talking about taking Zoller products, but also to take learnings how a smart factory can be, you know, you can build a smart factory. Now we are coming to our visit today, and we would like to just thank Mr. Christoph Zoller, who made this entire event possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for your time. And
thank you.
Once again, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much. We were very happy to have you today here in our company. Came from far away. Certainly you were anyways already in Germany for some other business of you. But we are very happy that you took the long journey from North Germany to come to the south and visit us here in Pleidelsheim. So very happy to show you today our company, and I'm very happy that you take this impression back to India, to our customers there, and certainly in other parts of the world where your information is seen.
For any country, for any people, the real life lies in the villages, in the towns, and I'm happy that I came to this small town, and there, you know, where your grandfather started this company. I'm so sorry that I'm not able to pronounce these names properly. The
Freiberg,
Ludwigsburg,
yes. Freiberg and Pleidelsheim. Yes. This is our history here.
These 3 places are amazing cities, and thank you very much once again, because you've given me the opportunity to come here and see this wonderful place and to tell people that if you want to start a factory, come and see Zoller.
Yes, thank you very much. I wish you a safe travel back home.
Thank you.
And look forward to meet you the next time.
Please. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.